Like, we ain't gotta be too big. I don't want no big old penis. Like, he can be decent.
Really? It's like that.
You see that? Just in scale, where is that going? Not in here, okay? The average gal is going to get about that much. Maybe this, if they're a pro. But the rest of that, completely unmanageable. This is the biggest I've ever seen in real life. But this is fine.
I interview a barrage of women, and I ask them, do size really matter? Or should I say, does size really matter? Really? Stay to the end because you won't believe the answers and you won't believe the statistics. Coming up next. Thank you for watching Rewind, my new online digital platform. Before we go any further, we're going to take care of some housekeeping. I want you to smash that subscribe button. Smash the subscribe button, hit the bell for future notifications. That way you are notified when the video comes out each and every week. Now, the old question, the old adage, does size matter? What size is adequate for you women? I want you women to put down in comments right now what size is adequate for you, and does size really matter? So guys are always hung up. Should I be like this? Should I be like this? Or should I be like this? Men are always trying to figure out what is the standard or the correct or the satisfied mold of a penis. What penis size should matter to you women? Now, you women always say that you want a man that's 6 feet tall, with a six-pack, with a 6-figure income, and he has to be well over 6 inches. But what does well over 6 inches mean? Is it 6.5? Is it 7? Is it 10? Is it 12? What is the average penis size that will satisfy you women? That's what we're trying to figure out. Because when you ask different women, you get different type of answers. Some women always say this, and I'm tired of women saying this. It's how you use it. It's how you use it. So let me ask you a question. If a guy is 3 inches long, 3 inches, is it really how you use it? Does 3 inches satisfy you? Can 3 inches satisfy you? Now, some women say, well, what about 5? Because believe it or not, the average size of an erect penis is 5 inches. Some say 5.5 inches. Now, when you show a woman 5.5 inches, what's the first thing she's going to say? Oh, that's too small. But that's the average size of an erect penis. But let me ask you another question. If it's the motion of the ocean and it's how you use it, is 5 inches adequate for you? Will 5 inches satisfy you? Now, that's only like this. It's not really big. Then you hear women complaining about their men in bed. But when I say complain, they complain about different things. They complain not only that he's not that great in bed in terms of the ocean and the motion, they complain about his penis size. Now, say for argument's sake, you met this guy, really good looking guy, nice body, personality, good income, everything that you're looking for in a man. 3 months has passed. That 90-day rule has passed. Now you're saying to yourself, it's time to do the do. It's time to go all the way. It's time to, yes, it's time to hit it. So now everything is good. The mood is good. You got a nice hotel room. Pay a lot of money for the hotel. He takes off his clothes and he's like this. What's the first thing that's coming to your mind? Are you going to be really like, let's get it on? Or are you going to be like, damn, what's he going to do with that? What's on your mind? What's going through your head at that moment? Now, let's look at the flip side. Really nice guy, good looking body, 90-day rule has passed, and you're ready to do the do. Now he takes off his pants and he's down to the floor. The floor. What's going on at your mind? Or what are you thinking of at that time? Do you continue with the mood? You going to try it out? Or you going to be like, nah. You got like an elephant there. No. Let me put on my clothes and let me leave. Get out of here. I don't want to end up in a hospital bed. I want to be in a hotel bed, but not the hospital bed because he's way too big. So what happens in those scenarios? Women, I want you to write in comments whether the guy was too small or was he too big when you first saw this guy. And that's the guy you want to do the do with, the guy you want to have sex with. What is going through your mind when he took off his clothes and he was this small? Or what was going through your mind when he took off his clothes and he was like this, hung like a horse? What's going through your mind? Right now, put that in comments and let me know what happened in either situations. Now, question for you men. Are you satisfied with what you have? Because when they interviewed men, 80% of men said they wish they were bigger. But their partners were satisfied with the size that they have. So you men, do you really wish that you were bigger? Do you wish that you was an inch longer, 2 inches longer? Those are you men. And let's keep it real, guys. Let's keep it transparent. Because every guy thinks he has a big one. Every guy thinks that. Every guy thinks he got it going on out there. But say, to keep it real, you are a smaller guy. How much more do you think you should be in order to satisfy your woman? Or is it just an ego thing just to be a bigger size? I want you men to put that in comments as well. If you like this video so far, I want you to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell for future notification. That way you are notified when the video comes out each and every week.
Glad I heard you say that because it's like niggas a lie and say y'all feel the sun. That is cap. That is big cap. I'm telling you, like, big pics is only good for me when I'm shooting content. They're beautiful because they sell. You know what I'm saying? And this bitch just swallowed a huge ass. But when I'm not shooting, I'm like, stop, move. I literally shot with a dude where we're literally shooting content and I'm having him stop every 5 seconds, every 5 minutes. He cutting it. And when we editing, we cutting and editing and pasting and all this because I'm not there with you. Like, I like my kid, like, decent. We ain't got to be too big. I don't want no big old penis. Like, he can be decent.
Another thing I want to say to you women. Now, most of you women look for a particular type of guy. Like I said, 6 feet tall, 6-figure income, 6-pack. He has to have a certain look. A lot of women say, oh, it's all about personality. Oh, looks don't matter. But you women know one thing, especially you black women. You know that looks do matter. Guy has to look a certain way. Because you're not going to date a guy that looks like Quasimodo or Herman Munster. You want somebody that has certain types of physical and attractive characteristics. You want him to look nice. Because we all like nice things. We like to have nice cars. We all like to live in a nice home. We like to wear nice clothes. So why wouldn't we want our partners to look nice as well? So women, you say it doesn't matter, but looks do matter. But one thing I noticed about a lot of you women, especially you black women, you talk about you want this guy to look a certain way. Got to have muscles and this and that. But a lot of you women don't fit the bill on the female side. Because you have these women that are 5'2", 300 pounds. Women that are 5'3", 250 pounds. Did you know that a lot of you women weigh more than a linebacker? A lot of you women weigh more than Emmitt Smith. And he is a man that is a professional football player. But you want your man to look a certain way. But a lot of you women, you got to do your part to look a certain way also. Not saying you should be a size 6. Not saying you should be like this. But at least be somewhat height and weight proportionate. Because a lot of you women are short and very wide. Then you have some women that are really, really tall and look like this, with being flat here, being flat back here. But we're not talking about you women at this point, at right now, maybe some other video. But you women that are overweight, because 80% of black women are overweight, and they walking and looking for these slim dudes. These same women that are looking for these slim dudes at the club, at a party, at a cookout. They're looking for these tall, slim dudes, but you don't fit that bill. Being short, there's nothing wrong with being short. I love short women. 5'4" and under, to me, is perfect. But everyone is different. But if you 5'4" and under, and you weigh more than me, weigh more than an average man, there's a problem. Don't get me wrong. A lot of us brothers, we like thicker women. We like women to be thick. But don't be so thick that you have this mentality, oh, my man like it. But if J-Lo or Janet Jackson was to walk in front of them, believe me, those are the thick women that they're looking for, the slim, thick women. Those are the women they find desirable. So don't get it twisted, young ladies, that you have to be height and weight proportionate. There's nothing wrong with having a little bit of hips, a little bit of booty. We like that as black men. But sometimes you women get it twisted because you want a man to look a certain way. Don't you think we as men want women to look a certain way also? Ladies, gentlemen, you want an unfiltered analysis of videos just like this one. I want you to do one thing. I want you to hit that subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for future notifications. That way you are notified when the video comes out each and every week. Don't forget to share, like, and let's get the conversation started. You're watching Rewind.